Dire team ban.
Это ненормально, это нечестно! I can't believe what we're seeing! What just happened?
Eh, 队友呢？哎，队友呢？哎，队友呢？哎，队友呢？
队友嘞？
哎，队友呢？队友呢？
队友
10
呢？
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Execration's turn to pick. Dire team pick.
Maresca has arrived.
Dire team pick. Execration.
Assassin. Necrophos.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to some glorious Sea Dota in the world of the Sea Dota 2 world. I am your caster party, Petey. Welcome. Welcome. It is, frickin' 12 a.m. for me, I believe. 12:03. Starting earlier than normal. Last time we did the draft at 12 in the morning, it was, like 12:15. Had a couple delays last time. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Pro Dota Cup Series SEA. Oh my gosh, why? SEA number 13. Oh, why? Okay, cool. They got it all out of the way. Oh, I say that. They'll do it again later. Anyway, I will have to say immediately that, it looks like my ISPs are, still lying to me, saying that they have fixed my network issues. It is a huge, huge lie that they have fixed it, so I apologize. There will be lag spikes throughout the cast. Like, I'm literally looking at it dropping actively, and it's annoying the hell out of me. So, yeah, I can see it. It's dropped 4 times. But we'll run the Twitch inspector and figure out what exactly is going on here.
10 seconds remaining.
No, please, no.
Dire team ban.
Please, no. Why you do this to me?
Execration's turn to ban.
Apparently, we're offline. According to the,
Dire team ban.
What? Is it a Meepo? A Meepo ban? Hello? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the best of 3 series between Execration and Team EVOS. I believe this is upper brackets. Let me double check here.
10 seconds remaining.
I had the graphic up, and I was only looking at it for like, the past
5
15
seconds
minutes.
remaining.
Yes, it's upper bracket. So this is the upper bracket semifinals. Whoever wins this overall series will move on to the grand finals, which will be played in a couple days. No, wait. No, that'll be played tomorrow, I believe. Either tomorrow or a couple days. Let's check one more time. Boom, boom, boom. Couple days. The lower bracket finals are on their own separate day, and then the winner finals are on their own day as well. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the picks and bans, as we're already in the second round of picks. First ban out will be that 4 Trine Protector for Undying. It seems to be a Execration favorite. Beastmaster, as always, being that easy ban out. It's definitely not a hard one to ban. Crystal Maiden, a really strong position 5, being the next ban as well.
10 seconds remaining.
Yes, I am an NA caster. That's the other reason why the internet's probably not that good. Then we'll have the Enchantress, being the last ban out in the first phase. We'll have Dark Willow. Well, actually, no. Wait, right. I said I was an NA caster. I'm just procking myself up from my own denizens of sorts. So we'll work on fixing our ISP problem tomorrow before our cast set as well. But tomorrow we only have one best of 3, but today we have 2. We'll have this in the lower bracket semifinals, in a sense. The Dark Willow will be the first pickup, a really strong position 5 right now that's usually picked up over substitute of the Crystal Maiden when CM is banned out. Following that, though, will be the Nyx Assassin Necrophos Instalocks. Well, they picked up Nyx, and then they Necro Instalocked afterwards, so that's a pretty strong pickup there. Yep, there's that goddamn spike again. It's gonna happen, guys. I apologize. I don't know why it's happening. It hasn't been this bad before. It has never once been this bad.
Execration's turn to
Jakiro will be the follow-up pickup, though. That'll be the position 4. Oh my god, what is wrong with my internet? I gotta text our possible substitute tomorrow. Anyway, so following that, though, we will have the Huskar being banned out in the second phase.
5 seconds
As well as the Meepo, which is actually... When I checked, I actually watched an EVOS game today just to watch over some replays, and EVOS actually did run a Meepo at one point. So, it's a very viable ban. And of course, the Mirana, really strong hero right now as well, being banned out. And the Tinker, another really good ban as well.
Dire team ban.
Lena.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, anyway. Sorry, I just had to text somebody. It's very important because my internet seems to be actually crapping on itself. Anyway, we'll have Tiny being the first pickup in the second phase, with PL being the response. No, wait, other way around. PL being the first pickup, Tiny being the response. Dazzle as the follow-up, and then Lena being picked up really early, actually. It's definitely not the standard here. Usually that the Lena is last picked, so EVOS, they're trying to hunt pretty hard to figure out what that last ban will be since they've already picked up their mid-hero.
Execration's turn to ban.
Okay. Spectre. Yeah, this isn't really helping. They're not... This whole bit rate is actually just terrible right now.
10 seconds remaining.
It's a possible connection issue with the server that I might be connected to for streaming. Which actually might actually be the case now that I think about it.
Execration's
because I think I stream to Northern California, which, you know, NorCal is kind of on fire. So maybe I need to set the server.
Dire team pick.
Faceless Void.
You know what? That's probably what it is. Is that Northern California is on fire, and I am streaming to the Northern Californian servers. Maybe I should have considered swapping the server before I started streaming. That's probably pretty smart. Anyway, Faceless Void will be the last pickup for Execration. Actually, I really like it because it's a really nice play on. We understand that you have a way that you can counter out our team fight, and this is how we're gonna do it.
Choose your hero.
Okay, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we are gonna have a little bit of lag here. If the series goes to 2, we'll switch servers during the off time or the downtime for the stream and see if that changes anything. If it doesn't, then unfortunately I don't know how I could fix this network issue. If it does, then that's how we fix this network issue. I'm sorry that this is going to be a problem throughout the stream, at least for the first series for today. We will fix it. And when I say we, obviously I will fix it, and then I'll complain about it still, because that's just how it is. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 1. Welcome to game number 1. Oh, I lost my spectator settings. Hang on. I also have to
Prepare for battle.
Pretty sure it was just disconnect. No, I am stuck on someone else's caster setting.
Thirty seconds to battle.
Laggy internet, I can't freaking deal with this as well. Alright, cool. Looks like we're good to go. W. There we go. Alright, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as always, let's go ahead and go and do what I usually do for our introductions. The first thing I always like to say is, as you probably already see, I am an NA caster on the SEA server, so the big issue right now is that it will be a little bit laggy. But the 200 ping up at the corner doesn't mean anything for Sikton. Doesn't mean anything for the initial server. I'm still running at maximum speeds, and my recording is fine. All my RAM is good, but we're connected to a server that the part of California might be on fire right now, so we'll switch servers afterwards. But the other thing I obviously will say is that I will be lagging somewhat periodically throughout the game due to the fact that Northern California is on fire, and that's the server I'm connected to. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and jump into the first game. I'm going to keep on looking over at those dropped frames, and that's going to just kill me every second of the time I look at it. Anyway, let's go ahead and go from top to bottom. So first and foremost, we're going to have Execration on the side of the Radiant today. LeumiK will be the Jakiro. Lena ran by Karl. Faceless Void on H. Or Faceless Void played by H. Dark Willow will be played by Grimzx and Yui. Will be the Tiny. Meanwhile, on the side of the Dire, we'll have EVOS. Aville will be in the bot with Necrophos. Or as Necrophos. Whitman, or Whitemon. It's really Whitemon, but sometimes you say it so quickly it's Whitman. Whitemon will be played by Dazzle. Teuku, Indra Ulta will be the Nyx Assassin, which is just Teuku. Illogic will be the PL. And in the mid, we'll have Facehugger as Medusa in the mid. I definitely like Medusa. I haven't seen a Medusa in a while. The only way...
Radiant structures.
Yes, caster stuck on caster Kappa. That's actually a great Kappa right there. Karl looking to get the kill out on Facehugger. Heals up for the amount that he can, but he's running out of mana, and Karl's got 3 stacks of Fiery, so if he finds them, he can click off more of that mana, but it's not going to find too much else. Oh my god, that lag is being terrible. I need to just minimize that screen. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at how bad that is. LeumiK salving up in the bot, though he is kind of pinned in the corner here. H is coming in to get some bashes in, but with Impale and Mana Burn available, I'm 90% sure LeumiK is going down here, and there it goes. But I'm 90% sure Teuku is also going to go down. Stop burning your tangos, Teuku. You're not getting out. Get a bash. Get a bash. What is the 0 bash faceless? What's going on? That is the 0 bash faceless. That 10%? I mean, I guess, but... Oh, that stings. That stings a lot. Stun out on top, though. Grimzx looking pretty low before everybody else. So Logic not going to turn and get the Q, especially since he has no mana for it. Now he does. Gets the kill out on Grimzx. No, he doesn't. And Whitemon will go down underneath the tower by Yui. Back in the mid. Karl taking a lot of damage to the level 2 Mystic Snake. All the Mystic Snake. It's how it's spelled. It's Mystic... Well, it's Mystic Snake, but, you know, the meme is Snake. All the time. Oh, no. Stop dropping. Why? We're definitely going to switch to servers. To switch to a different NA server when we do the stream for the second series. This hurts. This hurts a lot. Beautiful deny. A beautiful deny.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Karl looking to get that bottle swappage. Prince unable to get the double charge. Oh no, why? Why? Stupid internet. I hate my ISPs. Don't ever move to California, guys. It's terrible. We're on fire half the time. And if we're not on fire, we have bad internet. Like, I don't know what good is everywhere else, but 100 down and only 7 up is good here, apparently. God damn, why does California have to be on fire? The servers are so bad right now. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is really dumb. I mean, there's an option to where I could just restart the stream at the end of the second game and change servers in between game 1 and game 2. But there will be lag. Like, it's not gonna be super visible, but there's gonna be periodic spikes that you will see because, again, half of California is on fire. Stun going out in the mid with no mana. Mana burn will do no damage. And actually, Facehugger will get that kill, no problem. The good old Mystic Snake. Back in the bot. Aville. Burn the raindrop charges. Pretty good. Pretty good. Actually, not even California is the one that's on fire. And just go to Arizona. You got the biggest dust storm in 2018. Or dust storm. It's a sandstorm. Dust storm. Dust storm makes it sound a little bit tame. So it's gotten to the point where, like, people just start the W out on the... Well, I guess if it's an intel hero, starting the W is fine. Because it's mana percentage. But it's mana percentage per jump, too, so... Oh, it's damage percentage per jump. So it still does... It still does the same percentage no matter what, anyway. It's just if you want more damage on the target. So I guess for somebody that just needs mana... and just has a lot of mana to spare... dropping the snake on Lena first is actually a much better play than just burning out the damage. But anyway, let's go look at the CS here. It's 37-5. Necro's off lane doing immensely better than the Faceless Void, who is running 25-1. And since Faceless Void needs to run up in melee to get CS, Aville's just going to slap that Q down on the ground and get him good every time. Speaking of slap that Q down, he is going to go ahead and get this easy Jakiro kill. I'm definitely not going to move to C. Why would I... No offense, but it's like, I don't know where I'd move to C. C probably does not have great internet either, but at least it doesn't die halfway in the middle of your stream, just randomly. Karl getting a kill, not on Facehugger in the mid, the DD rune going to work. I mean, it's never been this bad. There's definitely something wrong with the fact that I'm connected to the wrong server since California is on fire. Again. I can't wait until the rainy season. I can't wait to be casting again when it's like raining outside and I have to run out with my sandals on. I don't know, guys. There's just something about that like you can never ever replace. Could just move to LA and have the best internet in the world. They have Google Fiber there. Whitemon gonna save himself at the last second, but being chased out by the Dark Widow most likely will be going down here. Actually, looks like he's not, and Yui will go down. No, he doesn't. Does not go down, and they still... Actually, no, Grimzx goes down instead. That little bit of the cocky play there gets them killed in the middle. Go. Cut that up. Gosh, I'm gonna see those cut frames every time, man. It's gonna be 10%. I'm gonna send that to my ISP and be like, I don't think you know how to do your job. But then they're gonna be like, what are you talking about? And then we're like, this. And then they're gonna be like, oh. Yeah, that's something, all right. That is something, all right. But we will switch servers after this, 100%, guys. Medusa getting a kill on LeumiK.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
It is definitely the fact that California's on fire. Well, Logic getting tossed up in the air. It's not going to deal a lot of damage back. In the bot, though, they're looking for H. That's a helm of the common denominator on the Necro. H jumping out. Chrono is available, but he also has no boots, so he wouldn't be able to escape anyway. This tower is going down before the 10-minute mark. Well, supposedly it's going down before the 10-minute mark.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Hey, I mean, the day will come when I will be in C for some other particular reason. Just imagine the day where people are going to be like, they need a C-caster for an event. And then, well, they're like, okay, well, here's all these PDC C-casters. Chrono going down on Necro, gets the first hit bash, and the W will go down from Karl, confirming the kill. Execration still managed to get that kill, and at 9.5 minutes, let's jump to the net worth. We have Necro running the top of the net for 3.9 despite being dead. Lena getting a deny on the bottom tower, and he was next to the net worth, also at 3.9. I could just buy a house anywhere else, but you know how hard it is to make money in California? It's hard. Hard life. Hard life. Radiant dropping scan on the opposing bounty rune. Looks like the stun will go out immediately, out from Teuku, because he can see him on the high ground. Spike Carapace not available as the level 3, so it's not going to do much. And for 2 and stun, 1 and W. Yep, there's those spikes again. It's because I'm trying to stream 1080. I guess I could just stream 720, and we'd be able to do it no problem. Oh, back up in top. Yui. It's still level 5, actually. No level in grow just yet. It's getting there, though. He's actually pretty close. The next creep will definitely be the giver of that level. There we go. 6 up. Level up. Or grow up, technically. Hey, at least the PL is not on the enemy side of the Medusa. Maybe they picked the PL... No, because they lacked...
Radiant's top tower
They last picked the Medusa, so, I mean, I guess they could have ran a different core. But I really do like the Medusa here a lot more. Oh, gosh, 9,000 dropped frames, and it's only been 40 minutes. Oh, I don't like it. PD don't like. PD do not like. Medusa's gonna go for the Mask of Madness. I believe that was the Shrine usage top. No, not the Shrine usage top. That was the Shrine usage of the opposing Shrine top. Let's see. Oh, hang on. Hit the buttons. They do want to go on PL now that Ely is 6, but now they don't. They do manage to get that Centaur. What are we going? Diffusal first? Yeah, always Diffusal first. I don't think there's ever a time in your life where you don't go Diffusal first. Just like Lena, where there's ever a time you don't go for Yules first. 90% sure you go for Yules first on Lena. Ever. Every time. Every time. The Logic does have Doppel. Manages to block both the stun and the W. but does manage to drop the Chrono down. Will land it on their own Dark Willow. H trying to separate the damage equally here, and maybe trying to find the kill. The Fear goes out, and will be stunned up from a good old bash and another bash. Where were these bashes at the beginning of the game? The Logic with no W available, though. They will go down. The Logic now is going to... Logic. Aville is going to be tossed up into the air. But with that Helm of the Common Denominator, that regen so early at 10 of 5 is outstanding. Can he find Yui at the right time? Almost landing that good old Necrophos ultimate. See, now you may be cheap, but then that means I need my Visa for that area, I'm pretty sure. Facehugger, in no way, shape, or form able to get to the shrine, will be eliminated. The good old Dark Willow. Now Karl with no W coming up, right-clicking away. Does he get the kill in Whitemon? Does not, and now Aville coming in. Just stat boots, actually. He's just not going phase. Yeah, it won't be the end of the world if I have to switch, but it's also the fact that I'm 90% sure it's the fact that California is on fire. The servers are just not cooperating. We're gonna switch servers for the next game, and then if that doesn't work, then we will just switch to 720 for the second series. I really just want to think it's the servers. Scan goes out in the mid. That fresh fuel is going to work. That will result in a very, very dead dazzle. And the execution of the middle tower. Fortification to be expended, but I'm 90% sure Lena is going to just destroy this tower no matter what the case is.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, it looks like the mid tower does go down. They do rotate two heroes in the mid, though. I'd say rotate. Facehugger's just been there already anyway.
Regeneration.
Let's see. It's going to have the Hood of Defiance as the first item for reveal, beyond the Helm of the Common Denominator. Grim's just chilling. He understands he sees Aville, and I'm pretty sure that's the same thing, actually. 90% sure Aville saw him in the corner of the tree line right there, just peeking on in. Did hear a Yules go out somewhere. Where's this Yules? There's only one Yules on one hero. Well, nothing happened, but it looks like they do try to go on the Necro. They land the stun, and he turns on his good old W. But he heals up like no tomorrow, especially with the fact that Whitemon's just there with the Q and the heals.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Well, cleaning this up pretty good so far. Lena running the top of the net for that 7-8. That PL diffusal, though, will change a lot. It is almost there. It's got a while to go. About still 800 gold away, I'd say. Indra's coming out on the Nyx. He's actually going to go for a Yules first. Their own sentry deployed down in the mid here as well, so they have no counter sentries. Oh, there's a sentry actually out on LeumiK, hanging out in the back lines here, but Nyx Assassin's still looking for something. Teuku coming in. They bashed that good old mud golem here. Courier coming through. Teuku doesn't see it though. They are going to try and go and really want to kill this guy, but they get basically a Ravage out from Teuku. Spike Carapace will go down. They will get the dragon. He's down. Mud Golem does not have his stun though. TP out by H. He doesn't want to be here. He don't want to be here no longer. 300 gold away. Is this a dominated cannon? I don't think it is. Yeah, it wasn't a dominated cannon. Just a cannon. I think I lived anywhere else, I think I'd have a better internet connection. But you know, the place where I live, it's the only place you can go that if you're casting at 12 a.m., no one will get on your case. Oh, I just see those dropped frames every second, man. Every second it hurts. Smoke out on the back lines by Execration. do have Chrono and Mask available as well, so looks like they got revealed by Teuku on the low ground, though there is no observer ward on the high ground, so they don't know exactly, excluding the fact that Nyx pinged them out. So they will be leaving that one behind. Medusa. Actually, Karl running into Medusa here with Shadowblade up and ready, as well as the Yules still, obviously. Sentry wards thrown down in their own jungle as defense. They know that he's there. They get the TP out from the Tiny, which might have revealed the location, the fact that Nyx was revealed there, so he will just go ahead and ditch. I said there's gonna be lag, guys. I don't know what it's for, other than the fact that the server that I may or may not be connected to in California, in NorCal is on fire. Let's put it that way. Northern California is on fire, and the server that I'm connected to is in the place that is completely dying and on fire. So there will be lag for the first game. I deeply apologize, but I can't do anything to fix it in this immediate second. Well, I could, but that would kill the stream, and then, like, I'd have to restart the delay, and then I'd have to click more buttons. PD is one lazy boy. I don't want to click more buttons. TP out by Teuku up in the top. They want to defend this tier 3 tower. Stun goes out, and since it was a very, very long TP, nothing happened there. They did manage to drop down the macro, not getting much off of it, though. They want to go for one. They get the ultimate, but unfortunately, that is Medusa already ulting. Stone formed up basis void over here. Logic is just going to remove him. They do manage to wipe all that HP off. The ultimate coming out from Necro. That puts him down for an extra... Actually, that's a level 2, so an extra 30 seconds. And, yeah, well, they get one kill. They get one kill out of that. They Necro ultied. They also dropped the Chronosphere, but no ult from the Lina, and Lina was very much available for that. Just didn't actually be there, I guess.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That Mud Golem is actually doing work. It sounds like they're not, but trust me, that Mud Golem is doing some work. And now we do have the Medusa running up a lot more farm. And this is going to be a very hard game for Execration. Once EVOS literally have both of their extremely death-defying cores up, and then Necro to follow up with that. Because, like, the PL was crazy, alright? That defusal was there in that last fight, that just annihilated everyone's HP. They really want that Mud Golem. I mean, I say that it's 200 gold for killing it, so they definitely want it. They get the 200 gold, and the two babies are running away. Down in bottom, they get the W out onto Teuku. Drops the spot. Oh, nope, never mind. Actually eats the ultimate. Has an urn and is just gonna run out of there. That's the big middle finger to literally everything and anything in existence that it comes from anyone on their team. Good old Dazzle. Good old Dazzle. No, not even one in Q? Not even one in Q. Oh man, that is something. Necro. There we go. Necro going down. Looks like I'm glad it's not that bad. I look at it and it looks that bad is what it is. I see the total drop frames and in my mind I'm like, I wish there was something I could do to prevent it. But yeah. But I'm glad it's not that bad. Thank you for being at least remotely honest with me. Maybe I'll just stop worrying about it. Except I still will switch servers. I'll switch to the LA server instead of the San Jose server. Because Santa Clarita is on fire. I'm gonna keep talking about this too. I'm sorry, guys. It's a very big thing apparently for California. When someone gets lit on fire, it's a crazy day for all of the. Yui, what are you doing? Stun goes out. Does not manage to get the Spike Carapace, but you know, I don't think that's really the problem here. They do manage to still get the Q out. The Chrono goes down as well, really only landing one, and H drops the Chrono but wants to focus Whitemon, but they will go ahead and get the Dazzle out. But at the end of the day, I mean, they drop the Tiny, and they also drop the Jakiro, who is going to buy back. And now they drop the stun out onto the Necropost, but with so much regen, he's walking in the burn. He could ult him, actually. That would put him down for 10 years. And they get a triple kill, technically. They get 3 kills with the buyback out from the Chikiro, man. That is something. Well, the first 10 kills do go to EVOS, though. So that's pretty crazy, actually. BKB almost ready. BKB actually is ready, I believe. It's 30. I don't know. And that's one very dead Grimzx.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm just, I see that, I see the frames. Yules out on the Nyx, gets the Spike Carapace off though. Will be able to escape for a little bit.
Top tower is under attack.
Haste.
And Nyx is fine. That's pretty much it. That's how his world goes. He drops the Spike Carapace, because there is a 1 second period of time as soon as you drop down from Yules that you can hit Spike Carapace. And that's exactly what happens there, is that Nyx Assassin will drop that Spike Carapace and lives literally at the end of the day.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Nyx getting a stun out on the Sentry Lina in the mid, though. They have no form of reveal. So we'll just escape from that one. Yeah, I feel like even though Dusa has BKB, she doesn't even need BKB. I think it's not that scary anymore. It's not that scary.
Regeneration.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Dazzle.
Stun goes out onto Aville, used up into the air. W is available. They drop the ultimate from Facehugger, though. That just puts everything in a massive delay. Aville dropping the ult. He'll live at the end of the day. That heal will be there. And LeumiK get a kill out. Well, gets killed out by Teuku in the back lines as well. That's an easy double kill there. And again, there is no buyback on that Chikiro. And the Tiny is dead for an extra 30. Actually, I believe he's 18 now, isn't he? No, he's 14. I wouldn't be surprised if he's 18 now, because this game is very, very crazy. This is a completely farmed, destroying everything in existence Medusa at 25, 26 minutes. Like, there is not much you could really do here to break the will of this Medusa player. And of course, there is the PL as well, who is actually going to get heart soon. So, it's really weird, actually. It's just, you get Diffusal, and you get Manta, and then you just get heart. It's like the weirdest order of items I've seen. But that's like, that is how you do it. It's just so silly. It's so silly. Oh, I'm looking at those dropped frames. Still not happy. Still not happy. Lina, though, second in the net worth. Shadowblade, BKB, Yules. The BKB is brand new, so that'll change a few things. I'm 99% sure
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This pierces, yeah, so BKB won't do much against that Medusa.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And here they go, they're whacking down the mid here. Let's look at this right click damage, so... Oh, wait, what? Went for the strength and death pulse heal. Well, I mean, death pulse heal is the correct one. But not the 40 right click damage. I mean, I guess that's because he went for the Dominator, so... That's something. That's something. Dark Willow just cleaning up the creeps. He's got a lot of money. Scan goes out. I believe it was a scan, but it looks like Teuku is going to find Iwi. Drops the stun. There is status resistance, but it's actually only a level 1 grow, so he's dead. And down he goes. Let's look at the rest of the team here. So Jakiro is the position 5, so he's got no money in the first place, no items. BKB, Shadowblade, Yules. We got BKB with the Faceless Void, Mask of Madness, and Maelstrom. Dark Willow, I don't really know what he's going for in particular.
Structures are fortified.
Shadowblade with the Blink Dagger Echo. Necrophos with Blink Dagger. He's got a lot of utility items. It looks like he's going to go for the Load Sword. Dazzle's going to go, looks like a Pipe by the looks of it. Or, you know, eventually he'll finish into Tranquils. Actually, that is Tranquils. I just looked at this, and I looked at this. I'm like, oh, Pipe. Nyx Assassin's going to go for the Aeon Disc after buying a Gem of True Sight. Has Yules as well. PL going to go for the Heart still, as per usual. And Medusa is going to work on getting a Butterfly, which they can easily get now that Karl is dead for about 2 minutes. Remember when, like, you died and you'd have no buyback if you were killed by an Aghanim Scepter Necrophos? That's something. Okay, so the thing with the ping, guys, is that that's not actually what. Faceless Void has been picked off by Illogic up in the top lane, so they have no Faceless. And no Lina. I think they definitely want to push here. Or at least force a buyback, and they could do both. Especially with macro down. There's one buyback. That's actually the Karl buyback. That has a lot more value than it seems. Stun goes out, and Necro's just going to go ahead and blink to the low ground. That stun goes out by Teuku, though. Dropping it out on Grimzx. Like, okay, there's a ward here. And there was indeed a ward there. W going out. They're looking to kill off. Karl does go invis. So, again, still with no reveal of any sort. Karl is looking for the Shadow... No, not Shadow Blade. Looking for the Yules, but he's probably not going to be able to find it. And definitely not against the PL. Well, I mean, that was a very high toss up there. But PL managing to get out, though, with Dazzle just dropping that shallow grave. Easy peasy, hand grenade squeezy. And it looks like they're going to finish up these shrines. It's the plan here now. Deny any possible rotation attempts. Or not, actually. It looks like wants to buy the big boy agility piece. I think you would... no, he's going to go for Scotty first. Okay. Stun out from the Centaur. They get the stun and the mana burn. That's a beautiful Centaur stun, but don't really do much else there. Spike Carapace is available. Drops it. Actually, the BKB is there, so there's the Chrono as well. But the ultimate out from Medusa on the back lines will slow everything down. Grimzx goes down. They do get Teuku. Gem on the floor. But it won't matter. Facehugger dropping the ultimate at the best time, getting a double kill within the Chronosphere. And yeah, that's just a, I'm gonna buy my Scotty and let's end this game. Right there, right now. And here they are, they're ready to walk down mid here, and they're gonna end this bad boy, no problem. Yeah, here they go. Q goes out, will be evaded. Gem, who has Gem? Probably Dazzle, right? No, Necro, alright. Karl looking for a cheeky stun, but is gonna, you know, still be revealed by Aville. And they'll get these mid barracks, and unfortunately they just have to let them go. Aville can't Yules them, so... Well, Aville has no Yules. I mean, Karl can't Yules Aville. Oh, Courier. Maybe trying to get picked off by Void here on the way back. BKB still on the to-do list for H. It looks like they're just going to clean up what shrines they can here. They're going to clean up the bot shrine. They get a sentry down at the perfect timing, but Dark Willow with channeling the fear there won't actually get it. Did you guys know, the more you know, did you know that if you as a Legion commander are dueling an enemy, but you get feared by Dark Willow's fear, you as the Legion commander will stop attacking. But you will still be in duel. So you won't run away, but you just will stop attacking. And that's when, like, you know, the weird, the more you know, butterfly meme or whatever the heck it's called comes up. We do the rainbow from my hands. Stun goes out, macro is available, and there's the macro. And, you know, it lands on a whole load of nothing.
Radiant's bottom tower has
And
fallen.
this looks like a dead bot barracks, and you know, with the fact that Faceless Void's all the way up there, I don't really see much they're gonna do. TP is available, so of course Faceless will come back soon enough, and they want to trade something, or trade anything, and soon enough they'll just be trading heroes here. They do manage to get LeumiK, the Fear will be there, and Faceless Void, TP's coming in from the Necro. Has ult available if he wants to just barrel ult him, but it's not gonna be the case now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And now they're working up the top. As the bot barracks are gone, the top tower is the only one left. Facehugger is like, okay, I'm stunned. I have Aegis, which is going to expire soon, actually.
Dire's top barracks.
They still managed to loot the top tower, and Karl's dead. Likely. Stun goes out. Actually, Teuku gets the kill. Did they pick up the Arcane Rune, though? He did. He bottled it still, actually. So he still has the bottled Arcane Rune. And it looks like LeumiK is just like, alright, well, I don't see an immediate recovery plan here, so we're going to call GG and move on to game number 2. So, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be EVOS. There we go. Claiming game number 1. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have one more game after this. Obviously, it'll be a best of 3 series, so we'll have one more game, and if Execration win game number 2, then we'll have a third one. But if not, we'll see you next time. It's Party Petey. Signing off. Come, don't go anywhere. Got game coming around the corner. Don't go far. Don't go far. Okay, bye.
More fuel for my fire.